Here we are in Chennai. We have arrived at the final venue of England's Test tour to India. The ground, it looks okay at the moment. There were some concerns that because of the cyclone weather that we've had in this part of the world, there may be issues with the pitch. In fact, there were some hot coals being put on the surface earlier on to try and dry it out. We're just going to go past this man that is moving his gas canister and heading towards the test match question box, which is just through here. And as you might see, there isn't an awful lot going on in it. Fairly typically, when you arrive in a commentary box overseas, it looks a little bit of a shell and there's not an awful lot going on. We think we've got power in the top corner over there. We're not sure about that as yet. We know we've got air conditioning. We've switched that on. We're not sure about broadcast lines. That's our big concern at the moment. Normally, there is some sort of telecommunications point, be it a phone line or an internet line somewhere in the commentary box. At the moment, nothing, though we've been told out of one of these at some point will come a wire that will get us on air, get a line back to the United Kingdom, and mean that Aggers, Jeffrey and Blowers can broadcast to the world come the start of the match in a couple of days' time. So fingers crossed that'll happen. We've been told the man that is going to fit that line is going to be here in the next hour or so, so fingers crossed that occurs. We're going to go and find some furniture and get started on setting up the box. So we've been here a couple of hours and this has emerged from the ceiling, which might mean that things are beginning to happen. Hey! We've got it through the air conditioning unit and into the commentary box. So that's the wire we think we need. Good? Good. Adam, you've been here before many times to various parts of the world waiting to set up a commentary box. Talk us through the normal sort of time scales.
Well, it can take 5 days, it can take 4 days, it depends, but it rarely gets done in one, to be honest. But, you know, as you say, what you do take from all this is that generally you just about manage to get on the air. So I've got that sort of historical confidence that we will get there at some point. Let's face it, this is a place, Chennai, that's recovering from this cyclone, so frankly getting ISDN lines for us to broadcast or broadband and that sort of thing, frankly, is pretty much low on the priority list. So I think we're being very, very patient over the next couple of days, and fingers crossed Friday morning 3:45 AM in the UK will be on the air.
We're still waiting for our line to arrive here at the stadium. We've been here for approximately 5.5 hours or so now, and as yet, the line that we had through the ceiling up there has been taken out, and they said it's not working, so we're going to wait for another one. So, to cheer ourselves up, we've got a bit of Mariah on the go. But we're still here at the ground waiting for things to happen, but the good news is somebody has arrived. I say somebody. We have many people here to help us get Test Match Special on the radio. So one of the more unusual jobs we've got to do now is we've got this desk, this table from the back of the media centre here that we saw earlier, but it's got this kind of annoying thing on it. And if there's one thing Jeffrey Boycott doesn't want to do, that's bang his kneecaps on this. So I'm going to try and get it off with a screwdriver and make the commentary box a little bit more comfortable. Okay, well, while we're waiting for our broadcast lines to arrive, we think that might be them approaching in the distance over there. Well, our eyes were caught by something else going on at the back of the media centre, which is this man here, sitting on his gas canister with a pipe going into it, and out there. So what's going on out here, gentlemen? What's this here? Is this air conditioning, AC? AC, right, the air conditioning. So, at the start of the video, our friend that was rolling the gas canister along, that would have been the air conditioning unit. Presumably, that pipe over there that is being waved about will be connected up at some point, and that'll mean we'll all stay nice and cool So we've been here about 9 hours now, and I think that's going to be our lot for the day. The engineers have told us to come back tomorrow when they'll hopefully have things sorted. At the moment, this is all we have, this wire with a couple of loose telephone cables at the end. So if you need to floss your teeth, then all fine. If you need to get on the radio, less easy. But hopefully tomorrow, fingers crossed, everything will be sorted and we'll be ready to go and we can test our lines. We've had a long day, but hopefully it hasn't been fruitless.